Ever's just, assumed all seeds need pretty much the same thing. Bit of soil, bit of water, and off they go.
Yeah, it seems straightforward, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But today we're diving into some notes from a gardener, Ang, that really challenge that idea.
Right. Eng's notes are titled, "There is no generic right way to germinate seeds of all plant species." It turns out it's way more specific than you might think.
Exactly. It's all about the nuance, the different needs these tiny seeds have just to, well, sprout.
So Eng really dug into this with Dianthus seeds. Got them from different places, tried that classic paper towel method.
The one everyone sort of knows.
Yeah, that's the one. And they did get some sprouts, sure, but consistently hitting that sweet spot for humidity, moisture, temperature, well, it was a real struggle.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't this foolproof method people sometimes think it is. Definitely some trial and error involved there.
And the big takeaway Aang had after all that, basically that one single method, it just doesn't work for everything. It wasn't about like bad gardening skills.
No, not at all. It was more about the method itself not being right for those particular seeds, or maybe just hard to get perfect consistently.
Okay, so that universal approach is out. Then Aang's notes shift focus onto really tiny seeds. We're talking petunia, basil, amaranth.
The really small ones. And this is where it gets super interesting.
Because these little guys, they actually need light to get going.
That's it. And if you think about the paper towel method, well, it often keeps seeds in the dark, right? Which is exactly what these light-dependent seeds don't want.
Ah, okay. So keeping them dark actually stops them from breaking dormancy.
Precisely. So Aang figured out for these tiny seeds, you need to sow them right on the surface. Maybe just a tiny bit of cover, if any.
And like a covered seedling tray to keep the humidity up but let light through.
Exactly that. Humidity, yes, but light is the key trigger. It really drives home Aang's main point.
It's not just about water and warmth. Light is crucial for some. A big dianthus seed just isn't the same as a speck of basil. Completely different ballgame.
And for you listening, I mean, this is where you can save yourself a lot of hassle.
Yeah, how so?
Well, knowing these specific needs before you start means less guesswork, less wasted effort.
Yeah.
You're not just throwing everything at the wall hoping something sticks.
You can actually target your approach. That makes a lot of sense.
The real aha moment from Aang's perspective seems to be realizing failure isn't always on you, the gardener.
Right. It could just be you picked the wrong tool for the job, the wrong method for that specific seed.
It's about tailoring the technique. That's the shift in thinking.
So do a bit of homework first. Understand your specific seeds before you plant. That seems to be the core message.
Absolutely. A little research up front can really, really make the difference between disappointment and, well, seeing those little green shoots pop up.
It moves you from just hoping for the best to actually setting yourself up for success.
So the big takeaway is pretty clear then. Before you start, just take that moment. Figure out what makes your particular seeds happy. What do they need to wake up?
Yeah, what are their unique little quirks?
Which leads us to a final thought, maybe something to ponder. What other things that seem simple on the surface might actually have these hidden species-specific rules or needs that are absolutely key to getting them right?
Oh, interesting. So beyond gardening even.
Could be anywhere, right? In nature, learning, maybe even projects. Places where understanding the specific, unique requirements could unlock a totally different level of success.
It's about appreciating the individuality, I guess.
Right.
Not just assuming a standard approach works everywhere. Something to think about.
Definitely.
Well, thanks for digging into this with us today. Lots to consider there.